Today is New Year's Eve 2014. It's the last day I get to metal detect this year. So I've decided to go to this location. This is a screenshot of old mill close to where I live that burned down several years ago. And it's all fenced off. You can't get into the mill, but the grass between the mill and the road is wide open, and so that's where I'm going to be doing the hunt. This mill is pretty old. Have every chance to be able to find some silver or something in this location. So here we go. Alright, we got all these trees lining this path that went into the mill at one time. So, trees are usually a target, right? So how do I hit all these trees and see what I can come up with? Alright, this is weird. I was looking for a target. I thought it was in a plug. It turned out to be a piece of wire of some kind. But I stuck my pinpointer right down here, and I uncovered something that looks like it might be silver right at the surface. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see that? That might be a ring. It's a ring. It's a, look at that. It's a skull ring. Let me get some of that crap out of there. I don't know if it's silver or not. It almost doesn't look like it. It's got, I can't tell by the weight. Now let me get this cleaned up, and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, I cleaned up the inside, and I don't see a maker's mark, or I don't see any sign saying it's silver. But oops. I'll have to get it home and see if I can figure anything else out. So, cool find. On to the next. Alright, this is a kind of poor ground for hunting in. For one thing, most of the area has tall grass in that keeps your coil about 8 to 10 inches off the ground. And most anything worth finding is going to be right about 8 or 10 inches. Plus, where there's not this tall grass, it's just very trashy. So I may not be able to stay here very long. Pull tab. Alright, that signal was a rivet. Looks like a rivet from a pair of jeans or something. Alright guys, well, I'm not going to hunt out here anymore today. Maybe if County came by and cut some grass, I'll be out. But I'll probably go to another location. The only things I found was this penny, which actually I found that awful close to the road, so I just never really turned the camera on. It looks like it's got... no, it's just crud, okay. And then I found that ring, and I don't think that is silver. I think it's just steel or something. Probably stainless steel, but we'll figure it out. That was kind of cool. That was kind of a cool thing. I'm thinking about going to a different location and seeing if I can find anything someplace else. This is New Year's Eve, and I kinda, actually I guess I'm kinda going out on a bang, aren't I? But kinda like to be able to find something pretty nice. So we'll see what happens. Get back to you. Alright guys, that mill just did not pan out very good. There are just too many issues with it. So came back to this park, one I always seem to come to. A buddy of mine says he wants to go out and melt detect with me, so I told him to meet me here, and we'll see what we can find out here. Catch you later. Yeah, my buddy Jaquan came out with me, and first signal he dug turned out to be a 22 shell right there. On to the next. Alright guys, got another shotgun shell. Probably hit it with the shovel. It's tore up. But there you go. Now Jaquan is out here and he's experimenting with the detector. Trying to see if it's a hobby he really wants to get into or not, I guess. But he found a pull tab. I try to explain to him you don't really hunt unless you find yourself a pull tab and you know you're doing something. At least you're doing it right. So maybe between the two of us we can find something. Alright, Jaquan just got himself another hit. It's a little different. Boy, oh boy, what you won't find in the woods. Hey everybody. So today we went to the mill and we went back to the park. The mill I have never hunted before, and I don't think I'm going to go back there again unless they cut that grass. If county cuts that grass, I'd love to go through there. There's just very limited where you can hunt because of the height of that grass. But I did walk out with this ring, and I had hopes that that may have been silver. After I got cleaned up, there's nothing on the inside of that thing indicating silver. There's no mark of any kind. So I went to the toolbox and I got a magnet and discovered that that thing is stainless steel. So I'm not ending this year with any silver. I am ending with a ring. So I guess that's something. And then my buddy Jaquan came out to the park with me and kind of got his feet wet with metal detecting, and I think he really enjoyed himself and kind of liked the idea of what you can find out there. But as far as the day goes, you're looking at it right there. Stainless steel ring in perfect condition. And that's it. So everybody have a good New Year's Eve. Keep safe, and watch for me in 2015
And I'm going to find more of these only in silver, and maybe a few in gold. At least that's my New Year's resolution. I'll put it that way. So, y'all have a good night. Catch you later.
Alright guys, another little side note. I have a creek that runs through my backyard. I live in the suburbs of town here. So once in a while something will wash through it or out of the banks of my yard. And this is just one of those things. It's a soda bottle. Burley's is the name of the brewery. And the best I can determine is the brewery was from the 1920s. I don't know what kind of soda was in this bottle, but it's a find, and it's worth, again, the best I can tell is between $15 and $18. So I just thought this would be interesting to some of you folks out there, and any comments you have on it or any more information would be welcome. Thank you.